So why are we doing what we're doing? Because this is what the research shows us. This APP, which gives you the amyloid, is coming from the APP. So the amyloid itself is derived from this larger molecule. And why does that happen? Because you have insults. So what's really interesting about this is that there's a switch. And so when things are good, you cut this at a single site, you get two peptides that actually support the growth. That's great. This same molecule, when things are bad, when you have less blood flow, less oxygenation, more inflammation, less energetics, mitochondrial function, too much fructose, all these sorts of things, the things that we'll be talking about today, this responds. It's basically now trying to protect you. And this is unfortunately a downsizing protection, very much like what happened to our country with the pandemic. And here's the amyloid. The amyloid is this from this A beta. And you can see it's a part of the story. So yes, ultimately, you'd like to remove that after you do all the other things, but you really want to get at what's causing the problem. That is the key. So major contributors, the point of this is simply to say there are 4 major contributors. So we can really kind of sketch out Alzheimer's in an equation. You're going to get Alzheimer's. It's because over a long period of time, you have things that are telling you to downsize it because you've got insults instead of things that are growth related. And that grows 4 groups: inflammatory mediators, toxins, energetics, and trophic support. Now, what we're finding is that we can break that down even further. So the vast majority of Alzheimer's can be expressed as 2 things: activation of the innate immune system. So immune activation, that's the IA, divided by E, energetics. So what we want to do for everyone is improve your energy. And that's with ketones, and that's with blood flow, and that's with all the things that we're doing, improving your insulin sensitivity, all that. And it's also then we want to bring down your immune activation, your ongoing inflammatory properties. Those are the 2 big players. And everything else, things like toxins, really ultimately fall into these 2 groups as well. They impact energy. They impact your immune activation. All these things are related. So those are the 2 big things that we want to remember when we're trying to get people better and when people aren't getting better. You know, is it that they've got too much immune activation or not enough energetics?